The image of his face is still with me, even now. It's so cold. The door is closing. He looks so old suddenly. I'm leaving him. Leaving him alone. But that's the end. In the beginning there was the carnival. Notting Hill, August 29th, 2092. Both of us were there, and we had company.
All right, London. If you're not partying it up in Notting Hill tonight, check your pulse. It's gonna be a monster of a time out here. Uncle Isaac is here to take you through the small hours on the Alpha Sky Channel. Time to eat, drink, and be massive. Because tomorrow may never come. Dig?
This is wild, Professor. Come on, join the party.
I doubt my ears could survive it, Ace. You carry on, I'm fine right here.
All right then. Thanks for bringing me, Doctor. This is brilliant.
My pleasure.
Oh well, I suppose it is the least I could do after making her sit through the entirety of LOBRI.
Well, is it him? I can never keep track of all those faces.
Yes, it's him. I think we can finally put an end to all of this.
Couple of patties, please.
Excuse me, miss.
Oh yeah? What do you want?
No need for that tone, miss. A young girl just stole a woman's handbag, and you fit her description. Let's see some ID.
Look, all I've got on me is a British rail card, alright? And that's for 1957.
Not good enough, girl. You're coming with me.
Hey! What are you playing at? Where are we going?
Not too far, Ace. Just around the corner.
I didn't tell you my name. Oh!
You didn't have to, girl. My friends and I have been waiting patiently for you. You're just what we've been looking for.
I'm flattered.
Oh, you're a fast one, aren't you? Bet you've had plenty of practice. But your race is now over, little Dorothy. In more ways than one.
No!
Dixon to Central. The cat's in the bag, and the window is closed. Tell Isaac.
Got a light, man?
I'm afraid I gave up that habit several centuries ago.
Hey, you alright?
No. I think someone just stepped over my graves. Wait! Don't run off! Stop!
Stop! I'm running! Falling, raining! Can't hold the voices in my skull! Pulling me in a million ways! Stop! Please, God, make it stop!
It can't have been. Stupid old man. You're just seeing things. On the other hand... Wait! Hello? Anyone home?
Yeah, come on in, man. The party's just getting started. My name is Isaac. You know my friend here, but she might not know you. Meet your granddad, Susan.
Nowhere! Where? Notting Hill? But who switched off the carnival?
Good question.
Don't panic. I've got a nasty feeling we're all in the same boat. My name's Sarah.
And I'm Peri.
Something tells me we've got a lot in common.
Release Susan now.
Easy, Doctor. She's fine. Just a little neurolock to keep her docile while we talk.
We're not talking, Isaac, until Susan has her own mind back.
Whatever you say, man.
Grandfather? Oh, Grandfather, it is you, isn't it? What's happening?
Stay calm, child. Everything will be all right.
I'd like to agree with you, Doctor, but I'm afraid me and my friends have made other plans.
And just where do you and your friends come from?
We're from just around the corner, man. We're the Threshold.
Look, the last thing I remember is being on a Hollywood backlot in 1938, okay? There was this weird guy with the ring.
I was in Russia, 2086. There was a woman there, but she looked almost like a walking shadow. I got ambushed at the Notting Hill Carnival, which is where we are now, but it's all wrong. You're the only other person Peri and I have seen here, Ace.
Well, if this is England, you can keep it. This place gives me the creeps. Where's the doctor anyway? Why hasn't he shown up yet?
Don't you ever stop complaining? Maybe whoever snatched us is giving him grief too, all right?
Listen, Ace, unless you've got something smart to add to this conversation, don't bother.
Stop it, both of you. We've got to stick together if we're going to get the lamppost. It's melting. The street's like quicksand. Grab hands, quickly.
This is a nightmare. This can't really be happening.
Grab some air. We're going under.
3 little maidens, all in a row. No joy, no life, no hope. Just fear.
Step on through, travelers. Don't be shy. It's just a shallow window. We haven't come far.
So I see. A very efficient method of transport.
It's what the threshold does best. We open doorways. We'll close them. Whatever our clients want.
Clients?
We're a business, Susan. Get it? Very successful. Very old. Very secret. But those in the know who can afford us always come away satisfied.
And who are your clients now?
In a minute, man. Don't rush me.
I take it you're not human.
Who, me? I was born in Peckham, Doctor. My parents are as human as you can get. But no, I'm not. People love to party, huh? I'm a DJ in my day job, man. I'm gonna miss all this. But after tonight, I'm not gonna have too many listeners.
What is all this?
Don't let go. If we get separated, we're finished. Got to reach it. Find the exit. Find the way out. Got it!
Yeah, people love to party. In carnivals and churches, armies, schools. Humans just have to cluster together. It's the most basic, primal instinct. Ever wonder why?
Please enlighten me.
Oh, I will, Doctor. You've lost the race, man. The least I can do is tell you why.
Sarah, how did you know?
It just seemed the natural thing to do.
This has got to be a trick. An illusion.
No. This is way too real.
People aren't sheep, Doctor. But they'd like to be. Humans are linked together by their psyche's empathic structure. It's a bond forged by a common ground shared by their subconscious minds. A place where every human on Earth lies together dreaming, in an almost fundamental state.
Jon's collective unconscious.
Yeah, it's as good a name as any. But what if the collective unconscious was more than just a concept? What if it was a real place, existing on another plane of reality? And what if it was inhabiting?
Hello. Welcome to the good little girls. Santa is here with presents for all. The list is made. I've checked it twice. Twice blessed, thrice cursed. It's just what you've always wanted. But the toys are all broken now. How very, very sad. How very, very, very sad.
The unconscious is a place of pure psionic energy. It only accepts human minds. Foreign beings like you and Susan would be rejected and destroyed if they ever attempted to enter it. You can't win, Doctor. Not this time. You can't save them, or anyone else.
Save who? And what have you done?
I'll show you. Like I said, it's the least I can do. You can't reach them, not inside the unconscious. The race is over, Doctor. Well, the human race, I mean.
Give us this day our daily bread, little ones. So Your tear, your terror, your screams.
No!
We have waited so very long.
These three monsters are the Threshold's clients. They call themselves the LOBRI. They feed off the most primal emotions, fear and hatred.
Isaac, you said only human beings could survive inside the collective unconscious.
Humanity created the LOBRI, Doctor. They were born inside the unconscious. They're archetypes, living symbols of human fear of the alien, xenophobia incarnate. I've got a pet theory that they're the reason people instinctively are afraid of spiders, but no one in the Threshold will buy it. It's taken several million years for the LOBRI to gain self-awareness, but now they're awake and hungry. With the power they'll gain from the fear in your friends' minds, they'll be able to escape the unconscious.
Why send them my friends?
We tried others, but the trip just left them insane. We need human minds already conditioned to the interdimensional travel. You chose your friends well, Doctor. They're pretty tough. I gotta admit, we borrowed Susan by mistake. We thought she was a nice little school girl from Coal Hill. Trust me, heads rolled in our research department.
Ace! They're frightening Peri to death! I think they want us freaked out, Sarah. If we just knew where we were, maybe we could... Ace! Look up! Gordon Bennett! Oh, they're dreaming. Don't you feel it? They're all dreaming.
The LOBRI plan to destroy the unconscious when they leave it. You know what that'll mean, Doctor?
Yes. I'm afraid I do. The force that binds humanity together will be shattered. No empathy, no understanding. All of humanity will become alien to one another. Nothing will be left by mankind's blind, unreasoning xenophobia. They'll slaughter each other. Mothers will strangle children. Sons will butcher their fathers.
Yeah, fear and loathing all over the neighborhood, and the LOBRI are gonna feed on all of it.
How can you just stand there and say these things? How can you casually condemn an entire race to death?
Hey, it's a living.
Stop this now. Retrieve my friends, or so help me out.
Kill the aggro, Doctor. This gear costs money. I'm surprised. I thought you'd be more together than this.
Perhaps I'm more human than I look, Isaac. Or perhaps I had other things on my mind.
Hey! Wait, stop! Your shoes.
Come along, Susan. Time to go.
Oh, man. The oldest trick in the book.
They're getting bigger, Sarah. They're feeding off Peri. Ace, the faces. Look at the faces.
Excuse me. You may have the uniform, but that box belongs to me. Take this ring, Susan. We have very little time.
But what can we do, Grandfather?
We can link the ring to the TARDIS's trans-reality Navi systems. We can locate the unconscious with it.
But Isaac said we'd be destroyed if we tried to enter it.
We'll be fine, child. It's the TARDIS I'm worried about.
Get away from her! Pick on someone your own size, you ugly, hairy, great... Oh no! They're dying! They're all dying!
Sahana? What's up, love? Sahana, what's wrong? What's... Oh my god! She's gone crazy, like an animal!
No way in and one way out, little Lord of Time. Watch your precious toy blister and burn.
Grandfather! TARDIS wasn't designed to travel like this. We're breaking apart.
The unconscious is rejecting the ship. It knows it's alien.
The cloister bell.
Susan, refocus the force field prisms. Quickly, girl.
It's no use. The ship can't take the stress.
Yes, it can. Keep trying.
Grandfather, we have to turn back.
I won't let them down, Susan. We're going through. This may be the end, but we're going through.
Sarah, can you reach my jacket pocket? Yes. What's in there? Well, it's not a can of sunsilk. Pop the lid and chuck it down the base of the web, quickly! Is that what I think it is? Oh, yeah.
Perhaps a trip into the center of Tau Shetty will ease the chills.
All right. Sharp new toy, Doctor.
I'm glad you approve, Ace. I appropriated it from a group called The Threshold. A young man named Isaac let me borrow it.
You got that right, Doctor. And when Uncle Isaac give it, he can take it away.
Doctor!
Lost. Our brother is gone. 3 were needed for the shattering of the Dreamers. No strength to crush them, but still enough to kill the Time Lord.
Get away.
Leave you? Not my style, Doctor. Or yours. So, let's get to it, you scumbags! Open wide, handsome. Now look what you've done! That's my best friend's blood!
Stupid little girl, who are you to mock us? We are Nightmare Eternal. We are the LOBRI. You don't even know where you are.
We're lonesome. I know exactly where I am.
No.
I'm at ground zero. And so are you!
No. I am but one. But still the strength is left to leave the cage. I go to your precious little world, Time Lord, and I shall dine so very, very well.
Ace.
Is there a doctor handy? Like you said, gotta work on those timers.
Don't talk. Let me look at you. I think.
It's getting cold, Professor.
Time of the year. We'll go somewhere warmer next time.
Yeah. Professor, we did good, didn't we?
Yes, Ace. We did good.
When Isaac first released my mind, I stared across a darkened room and saw my grandfather. He wore a different face, but I recognized him. My people have always known how to look beyond simple facades. But at that moment, that terrible moment, when he carried Ace's body back to TARDIS, I looked at him again, and I saw nothing of my grandfather there.
No, wait! I gotta sit down. They wouldn't stop. Their voices, like glass breaking, and they just wouldn't stop.
It's over now, Peri. I think those things were feeding off your fear somehow, but Ace stopped them.
Ace is hurt?
No, Peri. Not anymore.
We entered TARDIS to find Grandfather already working on the console. There was no sign of Ace.
Susan, re-establish the tertiary navilinks. The prime LOBRI is heading for the physical plane to Earth. We have to track and follow its route.
Doctor, I just want you to know. She was...
You will help me now, Sarah. Look after Peri. Please. There's a good girl.
The LOBRI had wounded the collective unconscious, but not destroyed it. Across the world, only a handful of minds had been shattered. Humanity remained united, but the horror they had created still hungered.
Oh, beautiful creators, bountiful cattle, I am so pleased to be among you. You all know me. Yes, you do. No, you are my gods. You are my bread and wine.
Susan, are any of the TARDIS's safety interlocks still functioning?
No, Grandfather. They've all been wiped by the damage.
Good.
I am your spawn, your son, your soul, and I will suck you dry.
Good evening. I understand you feed off hatred as well as fear. Tell me, which do you find sweeter? If it's hate you want, you twisted abomination, then this is your lucky night. I've got more than enough for both of us.
Oh, sweet, sweet victory, sad little Time Lord. My belly fills to overflowing.
Not quite, but it will in about 2.4 seconds.
What is happening?
Normally the safety interlocks would have been working. Normally they would have prevented TARDIS from materializing within a solid object. But nothing normal happened that night.
Morning, Doctor. I was starting to think you weren't going to show.
I doubt that. I'm clearly far more predictable than I ever imagined. You wanted the LOBRI to fail. I was just the weapon you aimed at them. All 3 LOBRI had to be united to shatter the unconscious. As soon as I had destroyed one of them, their plan collapsed. And then I had outlived my usefulness, hadn't I?
Hey man, you gotta watch out for that paranoia. The LOBRI were the Threshold's clients. They paid us to find an escape route for them, and we delivered it. Whatever happened after that was in the lap of the gods. Know what I mean?
Isaac, do you seriously believe there is anywhere in existence you people can hide from me now?
You still don't get it, do you? We're everywhere, man. Everywhere. You're the one who's always running, always hiding. We're staying right where we've always been. Just around the corner.
Grandfather spent several days on makeshift repairs to the ship. Then he blocked Sarah and Peri's memories of their ordeal. Sarah protested. Peri didn't. He took them back to the place where they had been kidnapped. We left Peri lying in the sun, ready to resume her timeline. We arrived a few moments early in Tachael to watch the Threshold agent take Sarah. What are these creatures? What lies behind their power? I couldn't stay with him. We both knew it. I had my own time and place, fixed by destiny, to return to. London, October 1963, was waiting. We are travelling again now. Grandfather has begun the journey that will one day take him to Notting Hill, one long night in August. I could warn him. It would be so easy. I could prepare him for the Threshold, give him decades, perhaps centuries, to plan for their coming. But would that save Ace? Or unleash an even greater tragedy? I have been taught too well. I understand the dangers too clearly. Yet the final image of his face remains fixed in my mind. The night is growing colder. The door is closing, and I'm leaving him alone.
Thank you for watching Ground Zero. If you would like to support my channel, please consider donating to my Ko-fi account in the description below. And of course, a big, huge thank you to everyone involved in this project, from acting to the musical score. If you are interested in being in future projects, follow me on Twitter for any audition updates. And don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Josh Snares YouTube channel. Is anyone still watching? Can I get a yeehaw?